The first episode of the last season of Japan Vlogs began with me eating one of the greatest convenience snacks of all time, the humble Femi Chiki burger, so it only makes sense that the first episode of this season of Japan Vlogs begins exactly the same. What can I say? I'm a creature of habit, hence the very first stop on our shopping day out in Harajuku being a Pop Mart, and this is the biggest Pop Mart in Tokyo, so I thought for sure they would have a Labubu. Did they have a Labubu? No. I only got this one blind box and I got one of the most unfortunate characters, and then the misfortune continues because the wait time for our favorite sushi train was 79 minutes, so we thought that we would head over to the Louis Vuitton and Murakami pop-up early and have lunch later, and here the queue was much longer than 79 minutes. It was over 3 hours, but it was a digital queue, so we had no problem filling the time in Harajuku. They have all of my favorite shops here. We're currently in the Coach Play store, and Harry and I got this gingham jacket to share. It's from the Coachtopia range, which I would do anything for it to be stocked in Australia. Coach, if you're listening, we are begging. But anyway, my next stop was Lululemon because I wanted to get some items from the Chinese New Year collection, but they were sold out. I wasn't sure if the fashion fairies were on my side or not today. I was getting very mixed messages until we stumbled into Kindle, and look what I found. The most magnificent pair of sparkly Gucci loafers in my size, which is a rarity in Japan because I'm an 8, and they were $600. That's less than a third of the RRP, and given how well they matched my outfit, obviously it was meant to be. And another store that we don't have in Australia and really need is a Marc Jacobs with a heaven section. I got carried away and got everything that you just saw aside from the cream t-shirt. And now, at long last, we have been summoned back to the Louis Vuitton and Murakami pop-up, and very sadly, they had not one bag left in stock. They only had the more obscure collector's kind of pieces, like the puzzle, and then white shoes, which is the only thing that I already have. The fashion fairies might not have been on my side about getting something from the pop-up, but at least I got the silver shoes today, and per tradition, we celebrated our first night in Japan with dinner at my favorite restaurant. Happiness is Katsudan.